Tiny here from Off Tap Brewing. Today I'm going to show you how to do a yeast starter, the way I do it. It's very simple. Here is one of the batches of beer I brewed just this weekend. Here's my tube. I'm just siphoning off roughly about 2 litres. So I'll siphon it off to about there. And I need to start 2 of these. So I've got another one sanitising. I'll fill that one as well, and then I'll show you how we go. So basically I'm using the wort that I brewed with, and that will start the yeast nicely. What I'll be using is SAF Ale US05, which I really like the way it attenuates out and the lack of flavour that it leaves. This I'll pitch into one of those, so I'll make 2 litres, which will be enough to start a 50 litre batch of beer. So yeah, we'll get to pitching that when
so what I have
here
full
is 2 vessels full of the wort that I'll be fermenting. So it's a simple process. I pitch my yeast. Now this one little packet is rated only at a 23 litre batch, but doing what I do here, I can get a full 50 litre ferment out of it, and it will start quite rapidly. And it'll be accustomed to the sugars it needs to ferment to do my batches. So it's just a sort of yeast saving sort of thing. Okay. Now I'll aerate and there from the flame, but yeah, give them a bit of a shake. That'll aerate. It'll aerate nicely in there. Same as that one. Alright, now I've got these little buggers to put over. It's a very simple process of pricking the top. Now I'll put this one back in this fridge with this wort. So it can chill at the same rate as that wort, and when I come to pitch it, it will be the same temperature. So my theory behind this is money saving, straight up saving money to do your hobby. I think those packets of yeast cost me $4 each. This way I'm brewing effectively 100 litres for $8. So that's good, and it works for me. I'll put on the end of this video after I've pitched, and you can see the start of fermentation, how quickly it does actually take hold. Alright, well that's it for now. Been about a day on the yeast starter. This one's stirred up a little, but you can see all the yeast in there. You can see it all moving around. That's off 1 packet of dry yeast, 11 grams I think, and I'm confident just after letting that sit for 1 day that I can pitch that and get a really good start on it. So let's see the next process. What I did with these was I took straight out of my boil and straight into a fermenter, which was this bugger here. Actually there was 2. This was the Imperial IPA, this was the second one I did. So I need to get some oxygen in there. My trusty little stirring wand. I can't find my drill attachment. So yeah, we're just gonna aerate the wort. Now you don't need to see me do this for 5 minutes, so I'll stop it and get back on the ready to pitch. Stirring bin done there. Bit of stirring on this one. Get that yeast going. Pull that off. Save the rubber band. That can go in the bin. But the next step with this is pretty simple. Try and get it all in there. Awesome. Well, really that's that. Put the lid on. Now I'm confident that that 1 packet, 11 gram packet of yeast starter, done this way, using the wort, aerated, pitched into about 2 litres, 2.5 litres. I just use wort, nothing else, just siphon the wort out as you saw. I pitched that little packet, which was, you know, same size as one of these. Not that brand, it's not that type though, but yeah, 11 grams, which is, that one's rated, the 11 gram ones are rated for a normal 23 litre wort, but I do it that way. Now, as I said before, from my boil the other day, I poured straight out and straight into those fermenters. A couple of you guys out there are concerned about, with the no chill method, having to squeeze in the edges and do all that. Well, for safety, I don't really try and do that, because you squeeze in the edges, it's hot, it's red hot liquid, and sometimes you can push it out the top. I've done it, and being Aussie, I'm in thongs all day, unless I'm at work, and then I've got steel cap boots on. But red hot sticky liquid coming out of there and all over the floor is no good. So what I do is I put the lid on them for them. I put the lid on after I've filled them. I leave them for a couple of hours, and then I come back and I crack the lid, and then like just a little bit, just so you can hear the pressure come off, and then I let it go again, that 1 or 2 times. But that 60 litre fermenter there, alright, that hot wort went straight in there, filled it to about there. Alright, all that headspace. Now I'm confident that I've got no infection in there. I'm confident that I've aerated enough by stirring it. I did stir it for a little bit when I shut the camera off. So, but plus also the yeast starter was very oxygenated. Now that's going to pick up quite quickly and ferment out. Yeah, so that'll be good. I've got another one to do, the one at the front, which I did exactly the same way, straight from the hot liquor tun or your boil pot, straight into my fermenter, into a fridge, and let it cool that way. The fridge was open and left off for quite a while till the temperature dropped down, so it did chill 80% of the way by itself. If you close that up and turn your fridge on, you'll burn your fridge out. Your fridge will just run, it'll just be red hot. So yeah, the fridge was open and it just chilled normally. So, and that was in a fermenter, and I've done that, bugger, I've been doing that for, well, quite a while. Seems to work. The only infection I've had is one I wanted to get by leaving those little 5 litre damage jogs open to all that air. Yeah, so that's a method that works. with the clearing cubes also, and doing the no chill method, I pour everything in to the fermenter. I don't siphon off, I don't worry about any of that, but I do crash chill. So perhaps if you guys aren't able to crash chill, as I think Dimple, I can't remember his name, I don't have it on me right now, but he'll know who he is. He suggested that he might siphon off once it's chilled and leave the tube in the bottom. Go for it. If you've got access to chill, crash chilling is, well, after fermentation, I dial in 2 degrees on my fridge, drops it out, and I leave it in there for another 4 or 5 days, and it just clears right out, like you get a nice solid ring on the bottom. That's what I call crash chilling. Yeah, so if you don't have access to do that, you know, try it a couple of different ways. Tip it in nice and slow, or put a, here you go, put a paint strainer over. You can get them from your local hardware store, your local paint shop. Take the lid off, a paint strainer bag over that with a nice strong rubber band on there, nice tight rubber band so it doesn't come off, and then pour that into your, there's something in there, and then pour that into your fermenter, and you'll catch the tube in there. So that was just a bit of information on the fly, DIY on the fly. So yeah. Okay, that's it. I've got another one of those fermenters to do outside. I'm not going to show you that because you don't need to see it twice in one video. Well, you don't even see it twice in one lifetime, but I hope you guys are learning something. I hope all you guys have subscribed to this channel. I hope you subscribe, like and favourite the video where you can win the CD. Yeah, Thor Phillips' CD. Do all that sort of jargon. Thanks for all your support, guys. I've noticed, yeah, a big influx on my channel and all that sort of thing, and yeah, awesome. One more thing, remember, beer makes you smarter.